It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, called Suck Spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
All right, here we go. It is Friday on the KVJ Show. It is a rainy morning here in South Florida.
It was scary.
Yeah, scary, huh? How's it scary?
I don't know. It was dark. It was wet.
Okay.
At 95, I feel
It's
like...
always dark.
But I feel like they're taking lights away from I-95.
Oh, yeah, that's a plan. That's a diabolical plan. They're just one by one taking the lights away.
Yeah, I thought I saw that in the last voting thing. We
Yes.
take more lights away from
That's it.
I-95.
Yeah, it's called Make Our Roadways Dark.
It's dark. There's parts of 95 that are very dark.
Yes, they are. I try to stay away from those.
In fact, my street I live on's very dark. Ain't no one like lights anymore.
No? I've not noticed this trend.
Somebody's having a moment.
Yeah.
It's so dark outside.
He's uncovered a conspiracy. They're slowly taking away all the lights in the world. I didn't know that.
Old people hate the night because they can't see good.
Yeah.
You're right. I think my hair gets in the way, too. So my vision's not good these days.
That's what it is. You're like a sheepdog.
You've given yourself blinders.
Well, they're talking about darkness. And this weekend, daylight saving time is going to be kicking in, so we fall back. So you get a little bit more light because it's getting darker.
All right. That means less sleep, more sleep.
No, you're going to like this one.
This is the good one.
Yeah. Yeah, you fall back here, and we gain, right?
Yeah, we gain an hour.
Be careful on Saturday night.
But it's still freaking confusing, and I'd
is.
rather not do it. And even if you try to come at me, which this girl did over the weekend, last weekend, no, but you get more sleep. No, B, you're confusing me. I have to change the clocks. It discombobulates this woman. I don't like it.
Well, the thing that is actually kind of a problem now is a lot of the clocks update themselves, like your smartphone and whatnot, but your microwave does not. So
Thank you.
half of your clocks are right and half are wrong, and then you get that confusion on that Sunday where you're like, which clocks are right and which ones are wrong?
There's clocks. I have like analog clocks
Okay,
that I
yeah.
have to
Those
go
would be wrong.
get
Yeah.
off the wall
Yeah.
and like move
Yeah.
the hands. It's a whole process.
It's a to-do.
It's annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people do not like it. In fact, a majority of Americans do agree that they're tired of it because of the confusion that it adds in. They're like, just pick one. But most people would prefer to have more daylight later on at night.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I would, because then you can do more stuff. You can exercise. You can go get your groceries, and it's not pitch black for safety.
Right. Yeah, so most people do kind of prefer that, but
It's weird. They're not listening to the people. No one's going, yeah, we love this.
I can't figure out what the opposite argument would possibly be. Just that, oh, we don't want change. Well, guess what? The system is old and broken. That's when change needs to happen.
I'd have more respect if they just go, guys, honestly, it's an annoying problem. We don't feel like dealing with it. It's a lot of paperwork, and that's why. If they just were honest about it.
yeah.
You hate paperwork.
Who loves paperwork?
Yeah. All right, we'll get more into that. Daylight saving time, all that kind of good stuff. It is a Friday, and we are on YouTube right now. Just dial it up and look for us on KVJ TV.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, we got some sneaky inside information about People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive. And once again, I mean, this is not right, but Kevin Ralston has been passed over. He will not be gracing the cover of People Magazine for Sexiest Man Alive.
It ain't right.
But you know who will be? Chris Evans. The Captain America star is going to be a People's Sexiest Man Alive unveiled on the cover next week.
Is he your favorite of the Chris's, or you don't even know the Chris's, do you?
Honestly, I don't know the difference. If you put all the Chris's in front of me, I could pick my favorite. But there's a Hemsworth.
A Pratt.
There's a Pratt.
There's a lot of Chris.
There's a
All
lot
right,
of Chris.
Let's move along.
In other news, I love this. Harry Styles did something super cool. So he was on stage performing in Milwaukee on Wednesday night, and he helped a nervous fan come out to their mother saying, "Hey, Mom, I'm gay."
What would you like to tell your mother? There is a lot of people. Did you not know? Did you think this through? Okay. Do you want to tell her or should I tell her? I can tell her, yeah. Lisa! She's gay!
Okay.
So there you go. Sweet of Harry.
Quite a way to do it, huh?
Harry to help out.
Well,
Yeah.
imagine having your favorite artist announce anything. Virginia, a pizza's on the way.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And finally, here, that Indiana Jones movie that they've been trying to put together, Indiana Jones 5, has just been plagued with setback after setback. It was originally slated to hit the theaters in July of 2021, but that's past, y'all. Then they pushed it back to July of 2022, and they're like, no, it's not going to come out then either. Harrison Ford got sick, then he suffered a shoulder injury, and now a crew member was found dead in his hotel room. This movie may be plagued.
Some movies are considered cursed. If you look into the Poltergeist, just the Poltergeist franchise, a lot of weird stuff happened with those people too. Yeah, some things are plagued. Virginia.
So, Indiana Jones 5, we don't know when you're going to see it.
Are you excited for that at all?
No.
I'm not either.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Sweet Kevin had to go home real quick because there were some technical difficulties. His radio show prep, I don't know, it burned in a fire. Something happened. Dennys, what happened?
I think he sent it to himself, but it didn't go through, so he has to go back to his house real quick to send it from his home computer.
That is the worst. That happened to me the other day. I sent Kevin a bunch of ideas for the show, but I sent it from my phone, and I didn't do that. Whatever you got to upload to make sure it's out into the... And it stayed in that weird cyberspace prison, they call it.
Yeah, so he's racing home. He went in my car because he doesn't have a car. And I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, my car is so messy right now. I shouldn't have given him my keys. There's like kid crap everywhere. My dry cleaning is in the front seat. And my car needs to go in for service. So there's like all kinds of warning signals, like the wiper fluid is out. There's a radiator flap sticking. Like there's all kinds of little warning signals on my car.
I understand. He couldn't take my car either because I cleaned out that closet here at work, and my car looks like a driving closet. It's like a prop closet. I'm like Carrot Top on the road.
Yeah, so hopefully he makes it back, grabs his prep, comes back. He should probably be back, I'd imagine, in, 15 minutes?
It'll be quicker than that.
If I was him, I'd just say, screw it. I'm taking, y'all got this.
Take a rain day.
It's rainy out.
Can you have rainouts in radio?
It would be tough to explain that to your boss, but I feel like with the computer issue, like if he went home and got struck by lightning, yeah, definitely.
Oh, man.
Okay, so people are hearing us talk about this problem, and you know about technical stuff. A Buster X in the chat room says, gotta set up remote PC access so you can access your PC from anywhere.
Yeah, well, I have it on my computer, but not everyone in the building's allowed to have it because of our company policies. You're not allowed to have remote connections.
So, in your face.
So it's kind of tricky. Only like 5 people have it.
So is that a nice way of Denny saying in your face Buster in
Well,
the chat
no,
room?
he's right.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, he's
He's
right.
right,
It's
but
just
he's
unfortunately
wrong.
with company policy, not everyone's allowed to have it.
Our company won't let everybody have access from home.
It's true. You have to use a company computer only. You're not allowed to use any personal computer for anything that deals with the company remotely.
I know, as I'm reading comments on my personal computer. Here's the problem. They gave me a company laptop. It was whack. I'm trying to get things on the air. I can't get it.
They came in here to upgrade it, and then they just kept it. They didn't even bring him back the company computer.
Yeah, I think they just keep it now and upgrade it just to make sure it stays up to date.
If you've been a Mac user for so long and then you go to a PC,
It's hard.
Oh my! It's like learning how to write left-handed.
It's a little bit of a learning curve for sure.
Tricky.
It's very tricky, and I'm not very good. What's on my mind is the fact that the Kevin Ralston drops this mysterious box of pizza over a pizza box by where he's at. and doesn't say anything. And I want to open it. I want to look at it.
Open it.
Should I? I mean,
Yeah.
you should never mess with another man's box.
We're not going to touch the food. We're just looking to see what's in there.
Well, what if it's a surprise? Oh. I just don't know. Like you said, he came in, dropped it, never mentioned it,
I
and
mean,
then
it's a
ran
pizza
off.
box. How can you resist?
That's my thinking. If I was an investigator, which I'm not, he's not eating that pizza. Kevin's not going to eat pizza. He's on the keto diet.
Yeah.
Is it even pizza?
Is it even pizza? And what a cruel trick that would be if you bring in a very cool looking pizza box.
He gives it to you. You open it up as lettuce.
Just not right. Is it rude to open it?
No.
All right, let's see.
It's probably for you.
I don't know. Well,
Is it pizza? It is pizza.
Ooh, it is good looking pizza
Oh,
too.
it's from his new endorsement, Cucina Cabana, over there in North Palm, right there by the cusp of Palm Beach Gardens. It's like on US 1. Once you cross like by Old Port Cove, it's over there in that little plaza where the Cod and Capers is. And they have such a cute little restaurant over there. He brought you pizza from there.
I mean, I'm assuming. I'm hoping it's for me.
He ain't eating that.
In fact, Kevin, if you are listening, which I know you probably are because you're heading back here, thank you so much. Thank you. He's going to come in. Yeah, pizza's not for you, Bert.
Yeah, I
for
brought that
Denny.
for myself.
I would be so heartbroken. All right, Virginia, what's on your mind?
That's so funny. Well, the rain is on my mind. You know, we're all supposed to be out tonight, kicking off Freestyle Friday at the Feast of Little Italy. It's going to be all freestyle music tonight and like stuff from the 80s and 90s and like Debbie Deb and that sort of vibe.
Question. Is one Virginia Sinicki going to get on the mic, do a little freestyle?
I mean, if you need it, I'll give it.
I think I do need it.
I'm going to have to prepare a little bit.
Nah, top of the dome after a couple rums in you.
Couple pops.
Pops.
Yeah, I just hope our Freestyle Friday doesn't get rained out. I was looking at the forecast on my live phone. Now, you know, the iPhone is not accurate when it comes to weather all the time, but according to the iPhone, it says it's going to rain until 7 p.m.
Well, then, how do you combat this then? A Flim Flam in the chat room says the rain will be gone by noon today.
Wow.
I think I trust a Flim Flam in the chat room.
I hope Flim Flam is right. Curse you, live phone.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. I mean, it's a giant system, but I mean, you never know. It could be gone. I don't know about noon, but
So, are you now calling Flim Flam a liar then?
there's a chance it could be gone by 7.
I know with a name like Flim Flam, he sounds credible, but
I mean, honestly, Steve Weagle, Flim Flam from the chat room. I'm going Flim Flam.
what's your ankle saying? We haven't heard from your damn ankle in a
Because
while.
my ankle's controversial. We did that bit. Some people didn't feel it. I think Weagle didn't like it.
I'd like to hear from your ankle about today's forecast. Will we be able to be out there at the Feast of Little Italy for Freestyle Fridays?
We're going to be out there.
Okay.
There may be a cloud or two, just trying to rain, but we'll rock it.
It might be overcast.
Might be overcast.
And what does your ankle think about the cold front that's behind it?
That's why it's raining.
Yeah, it's raining, but then behind it, the weather is going to be cool and crisp.
Yep.
Oh.
My ankle does have something to say about that. It's saying it's going to be real cold, like real nice, like outside.
So then, even if tonight's a washout, all weekend we will see everybody out at the Feast of Little Italy for beautiful, sunny, cool weather. Oh,
My favorite part of the Feast of Little Italy is when I take my to-go box home. I love a doggy bag.
Oh, those pinwheels.
I love how you're trying to front like it's one box. He leaves with like crates.
It
of
looks like I've
food.
gone shopping.
It looks like he's got 10 kids at home to feed.
But it makes me happy. It really does.
That's what it's all about. So, yeah, we'll see you guys out there this weekend, the Feast of Little Italy in Abacoa Town Center.
And coming up, hopefully, we get some Kevin Ralston back, right?
Yeah, I hope
Well-
nothing happened to him.
What's on your mind, Dennys?
What's on my mind today? Yeah, I got pulled into the room.
I'm just kidding. Denny's has got a billion things to do behind the scenes.
It's so funny because normally, you know, Kevin's in here hosting this segment and you're in there pulling all your audio.
Yeah, I
and-
use the mornings as my time to. By 7 o'clock, I usually have all my audio submitted. Everything's done, and I'm working on 8 o'clock
But
stuff.
the Kevin Ralston knows today's a weird oddity. He had to leave.
It's
you
an
know.
odd day. I mean, it's only set back about 10 minutes. I should be able to catch back up.
But furthermore, Denny's, tell us what's on.
We'll be back after these commercials.
Made it back.
Thank goodness.
Here we go. Yeah. Boy, everything in a tizzy. It's crazy.
I'm sorry, my car is so messy. I thought about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's stuff everywhere.
I couldn't even see. It's so
Okay.
dark and
Scary out there.
Rocco's got all of his crap everywhere.
Yeah, I couldn't see a thing, including the road. So I just, put in hyperdrive and just kept going.
I
Those
told you.
BMWs go fast,
I
huh?
was good. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it was really impressive.
I told y'all they're taking the lights away from us. That's why it's so dark out there. It's very dark.
Okay.
Yes, it is, Pumpkin. It's dark. You're right.
Yes, very dark. Well, we got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. I know you're talking about the Feast of Italy.
Yes.
Hoping for better weather. They're going to have it later on the weekend. I think today's going to be kind of a washout.
Today's going to be tricky, but
Yeah.
then the Saturday and Sunday are supposed to be cool and beautiful.
Yeah. I think it starts clearing out a little bit tomorrow. It'll be a little partly cloudy, and then Sunday's going to be nice and sunny, but cooler. I think it was going to be in the high 50s in the morning.
Yes. It's bringing in a cold front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you got that going on.
I'm excited.
What I got on my mind is I'm excited for high school football. That's going to be going on this weekend. It's the final week of high school football. You got some big games going on. You got Gardens at Park Vista and Kings Academy at Benjamin, Seminole Ridge at Wellington, Western at Miramar, and the Muck Bowl is on Saturday with Glade Central at Pahokee.
Let's go Gardens.
Yeah. So those are some of the big games in the final week before they get to the playoffs. Pahokee lost to Glade Central 38-zip last year, so that Muck Bowl is always a big old thing that's going on.
So it was close.
Yeah, no, not last year. We'll see what happens this year. It's always a brand new year. That's the way the Muck Bowl goes. We'll also see, too, because we got some other football that's going on. FAU 5-3 is going to be taking on a 5-3 Marshall. It is a really big game for them. This is a game that really kind of determines who's going to have control of the Eastern Conference and Conference USA. So hopefully the FAU Fighting Owls can get a win. They're going to be playing 6 p.m. there at FAU Stadium in Boca Raton. You can get $12 tickets from noon to midnight today. So if you want to go out there, take the whole family, just $12 a ticket. They're hoping to pack the stadium. Go to FAUsports.com
Nice.
to get the hookup on those tickets. In fact, I've got 4-pack right now we can give somebody if you want to go out. I'll give you the free hookup, 877-979-WRMF.
That's nice. Mm-hmm. Speaking of hookup, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
That pizza over there.
Yeah, I know that was on your mind. That's all you.
That's all me.
Yeah,
it's
that
been
is all
confirmed.
you.
Kevin,
Wow.
Fat Kevin, my heart is tickled pink.
You brought in pizza. I brought in brownies that Magnolia made.
Big day for you, yeah.
I mean,
Thank you so
Yeah.
much to both of you.
it is feeding time for our baby.
Yeah, in fact, I brought in the menu that they have. There is a secret happy hour menu. If you go to Cucina Cabana there in North Palm and ask for the KVJ secret happy hour menu, Tuesday through Saturday, 4 to 7 p.m. We got our own little thing on there. I've got the Italian wings, which I had last night. They're amazing. Virginia seafood salad is on there, which has got poached shrimp, lobster, crab, artichoke hearts. So that's on there. I'm going to get that next time. That looks
So
amazing.
good.
That's your pizza, bro. That's the Jaybird pizza.
Doll face. Thank you so much.
And you know the secret to it? It's got extra cheese and extra marinara sauce.
That's my game.
That's how they make it. Yeah.
I love it.
So if you get that pizza, you get it the way the Jaybird
baby.
does it.
Wow.
Oh, the Jaybird style.
This is power. I mean,
is.
now you have some power in this town.
I feel like it's somebody.
Then we got the Suits mac and cheese you can get.
Oh.
And they've also got Dennys tiramisu is on the menu.
God, yeah.
So you can see that if you go to Cucina Cabana there in North Palm, Tuesday through Saturday, 4 to 7 p.m., you can get that. They got great live entertainment on Thursday through Saturday as well.
I love a secret menu.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you're on the inside.
You do
and
need to
you
ask
know
for
stuff.
it. Yeah, you need to ask for it to get it.
What a great Friday thus far.
Yeah. Other big stuff going on this weekend, not just FAU, but you've also got the Miami Hurricanes coming off of 2 big wins over top 20 teams, taking on Georgia Tech at Hard Rock Stadium tomorrow. FIU's got Old Dominion at FIU Stadium. Got the Miami Heat. They were red hot, and then they just threw up a dud last night in Boston against the Celtics, but they're going to be taking on the Jazz at FTX Arena on Saturday. Panthers got an overtime win last night against the Washington Capitals 5-4, and they take on the Carolina Hurricanes Saturday at Florida Live Arena. A couple things to check out. And then the Dolphins are 1-7, taking on a really awesome 1-7 Houston Texans team. So the loser bowl is going to be Sunday at Hard Rock Stadium.
What a depressing game.
Yeah, just terrible. So, yeah, so that's going to be going on. A couple live performances that maybe you might want to check out this weekend. A Day to Remember is going to be at Hard Rock Live tonight. You've got Sebastian Bach. Remember him from Skid Row?
Yes.
I do.
He's at the Culture Room on Saturday.
He also acted in the show Gilmore Girls.
Did he? Okay.
He was, yeah.
All right. Afrojack, the EDM DJ, is going to be at Day or Nightclub for their 2-year anniversary at the Hard Rock on Saturday. You've got Ja Rule playing the Make-A-Wish Ball at the Intercontinental Miami this weekend. And you got ZZ Top at Hard Rock Live on Sunday. So that's some of the live music going on. Other cool things happening this weekend. You can check out anything from the West Palm Beach Green Market tomorrow to Lagoon Fest and Delray Beach tomorrow is also going to be going on. And then on Sunday, they got Exotics Cars on Las Olas in downtown Lauderdale. So that's your weekend events. If you want to get it all into your inbox every single Friday, just get the KVJ e-blast. Easy to do. Go to our website, kvjshow.com, put in your email address, and we will send it to you that way. We were just talking about this yesterday. Have you ever gone to the bathroom next to a celebrity? We had a long list of very interesting things because it's the weird thing. Celebrities can go to VIP, and sometimes there's a bathroom in VIP, but when they go to restaurants and the such, they then have to herd themselves back into the general population a lot of times to go to the bathroom, and that's when you're like going, wait a minute, is that Ed Sheeran that is taking a leak right beside me? And oddly enough, he was on that Armchair Expert podcast, with Dax Shepard.
Yes.
And he was talking about just that, going to public urinals and what the experience was like for him.
Well, my rule usually is I don't go to urinals. There will be 20 urinals and I'll stand at an end one, and someone will stand right next to me just to have a look.
Yes.
And so my rule is I usually don't, but this was a place where I think someone was in the bathroom doing drugs.
What a world.
Yeah. So he said that's the problem. When he tries to go to the urinal, everybody's always trying to sneak a peek of, hey, is Ed Sheeran packing or not?
Hey, is he a real ginger?
Yeah, all those kind of questions you got about what's going on in Ed Sheeran's pants.
I don't think you can go pee in public anymore if you're Ed Sheeran.
It's tough, yeah. He probably just wears a diaper when he goes out. It's gotta
He
be
probably
tough.
loves those bathrooms where I love. You have four walls and a door. I love that.
Yeah, it's what he needs.
It's a fancy bathroom, though.
I
It's too
know.
expensive to make that so commonplace.
I know.
So who here sleeps naked?
I do all the time. I love it. And it gets a little awkward because my dad's staying with me right now.
In the same bed.
All right. Stop making it weird.
Sorry, Dad.
But I
Didn't
do.
mean to tap you on the shoulder.
That's not my shoulder. That is, that I do. I love it.
He loves it.
I love sleeping naked.
Does your dad love it?
Probably not. I don't know.
Does your dad sleep naked?
No, but sometimes he'll be out on the couch, and I'll go out in the kitchen, I make a midnight snack, and he just started staying with me. So I, if I wake up and I forget that he's there, sorry, Pop, full moon's are rising.
Okay. So who here, raise your hand if you do sleep naked? How many people on the KVJ show? All right, that's only 1 out of 5. That's 20%. That's it, is sleeping nude.
I wouldn't be able to sleep. I don't know. I need the comfort. I love a moo-moo. I need the comfort of a moo.
If I was to do it, a moo-moo would be just my game. I don't like having underwear on while I'm sleeping. I feel like it crawls up my butt. It wakes me up. I like to be free.
Well, they ask people, do you get a better night's sleep if you are naked? And 53% of people who do sleep naked say they usually get high-quality sleep compared to just 27% of people who wear pajamas.
It does kind of gross me out, though. Sometimes if I'm at a hotel and I'm laying naked in their sheets, I just go, did they wash these good enough? You know what I mean? Oh, you've had studies about hotel sheets.
We
in the past.
have.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, if you're staying in a hotel, I think you definitely should wear a moo-moo.
I'm starting to think that as I've gotten
Something.
older.
Yeah.
You have too much information.
Yes.
Yeah. I was kind of curious about this because I heard somebody talking about sheets. Do you guys have a top sheet? Or do you just have the fitted sheet?
I don't do the top sheet anymore because it's just more work. It's more trouble. I have a guest bed. And I do the top sheet on that one for if anybody's coming over and a guest.
Yeah.
But on my bed, I have a duvet cover, and that gets washed every week.
Okay.
And so I don't really need a top sheet anymore.
Oh yeah, I top sheet it up.
You do.
I do. I like to be like a burrito in there. I like all kind of layers.
Okay.
I like getting stuck.
Because the argument I heard
Would
is...
you say stuffed?
Stuck.
Oh.
You get stuck too. What I'd heard was that if you use a top sheet, that is a tendency of someone who is older. That more older people use a top sheet. The young people really aren't using more than just the fitted sheet.
Well, I haven't seen a purpose for it for a while in my world because I'm so constantly removing the duvet cover and washing that. I think if you sleep with a comforter and you don't wash it every week like
Yeah,
I do,
okay.
then that's where the top sheet comes in.
Okay.
Like, because there has to be some barrier between you and your sweaty body and that comforter that you don't wash all the time.
Okay. Yeah. Do you sweat at night?
Sometimes, yeah.
Do you really? Okay.
Yeah, when I'm dreaming about you.
Oh,
Sometimes I woke up and I had a horrific night terror last night, or going into this morning. Woke up a little damp, a little
I
sweaty.
can see you sweating a lot in your
I
sleep.
can see you
Yeah.
being a bear.
But
Yeah.
honestly, it's rare. It's only when I have. It's an odd kind of a thing. It's a cold sweat, and I know
Okay.
something's off with my body. I had it last night. It was very bizarre. But the dream kind of coupled with it.
What was your dream?
Oh, it was weird, man.
Yeah.
I was at a hotel. Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
I'll try to make it.
Oddly enough, I do. Yeah.
I was in a hotel, and all these people were chasing me. It was like a gang of sorts.
Okay.
And I end up getting this gun, and I start playing with this gun, and I'm shooting holes through this hotel, and all of a sudden I realize, oh man, they're after me. They know I shot this gun, so I'm running all through this hotel, and I meet up with my dad. And I'm like freaking out. I go, Dad, I shot this gun off twice. I don't know what happened. I think everything's cool. And he started making me feel better. He goes, everything's going to be okay. I go, I just thought I accidentally shot somebody. He goes, oh, well, somebody did get killed. There's this woman with brown hair. She's dead. She's been shot.
Virginia.
You shot me?
And I shot someone accidentally, and that's how the dream was. I was like, I killed somebody. He's like, you killed somebody. And I woke up covered in sweat.
Oh, my gosh.
It was awful.
Wow.
The Alec Baldwin story's been out there. And
Well, you do it every hour in the dirt. No wonder it seeped in here.
Yes.
We get it. Alec Baldwin, good Lord. Maybe dial back on the dirt.
it's a big story.
Yeah, they said that people who like it warm, 46% said that they feel well rested compared to 23% who like it cold. And I thought I'd always heard that you want to keep it cooler and cover up with blankets for better sleep.
Yeah, I'm a 66 man. I like it 66 between 68. I like it cold.
Okay.
Real cold.
All right. Yeah. To me, you can't go over 74 and sleep well.
I agree. It gets a little bit too muggy.
Sweet
Yeah.
Denny's. He could sleep in a desert and be fine. He likes a little warm. When we
does,
lived
okay.
together, poor guy was always shivering.
Oh, yeah.
But he'd do 74 if he could.
Really? Okay.
His wife keeps it cold now on him, too.
Oh, poor Dennys.
Yeah.
Poor
Aw.
Dennys. Yeah. He's got to sleep with some booties on or something.
He's always wrapped up in something.
Kind of curious how you react to this. You ever wake up about 30 minutes before your alarm? I do that all the time. I wake up and I look and I'm like, okay, I'm in no man's land. It's 30 minutes before.
Totally.
And I go through this process where I kind of put my phone back down and I'm like, okay, try to quickly just go back to sleep. I give myself a couple seconds. It never works. I'm just sitting there awake. So what happens if you wake up 30 minutes before your alarm? Do you A, go back to sleep? Can you do that? Do you B, get up early and get started? Or do you C, then just pick up your phone and flip through it for 30 minutes until your alarm goes off?
This happens all the time, and every time it's something different on how I react to it.
Okay, so you do a combination of A, B, and C.
Absolutely. Maybe, there's time to relax a little bit.
Does that mean you
I
masturbate?
just say if there's a half an hour to
Is your dad still in the bed when you're doing this?
Stop.
'Cause,
Okay, now
dude,
you're going too far. Now you're going too far.
you're going to wake your dad up, and that's going to be really awkward.
My dad sleeps on the couch, first of all, and I'm very quiet.
Okay.
Don't make a peep.
Which one do you do, Virginia? You A, B, or C?
A all
You
day.
can go back to sleep, huh?
I'll wake up, I'll look at my clock, and I'll be so happy. I'll be like, 30 minutes more.
Yeah.
And I fall right back to sleep.
It's a dangerous time, though, because falling asleep, going back to sleep, you could go back into that deep trance and overshoot the 30 minutes. You got to be careful.
But the
Well, I
alarm's
know
gonna
my
go off.
alarm is set, though.
I don't ride with no alarm, so I guess
I don't know how you do that. I would oversleep like 3 out of the 5 days.
I just like flying real close to the sun.
I'd forget a lot more in my prep if I lived like you. It'd be a disaster.
That's how I am.
That's how he is, huh? Yeah, I get up and get started because I'm always thinking you're going to forget to send yourself your prep.
Oh,
or
my
something like that's
gosh.
going to happen. Yeah.
Nightmare.
Yeah, it is a nightmare. So there you go. Are you A, B, or C? Okay, got some birthdays today. Kevin Jonas from the Jonas Brothers turns 34 years old. Bryan Adams, the Canadian rocker, turns 62. And Kris Jenner is 66 years old today. Also, got to say happy 13th birthday to Kira. That is from Mom, Dad, Cody, and Sean. Got a photo of her just dancing through the streets of West Palm Beach. Look at
Wow,
that.
that's
Great picture.
beautiful picture.
That is. I have a photo of me doing the exact same thing. Similar outfit, too.
We both should recreate that picture.
I think so, too. Yeah. I'm guessing those are ballet.
That's
shoes.
cool because
Those are toe shoes.
what's cool about that shot, there's nobody on the street at all, and you can see all the way down. That's very good.
It is, yeah. It's a great photo. Also, happy birthday and a little whoop whoop to Quinn. That is from Morgan. So there you go. Nice little photo that goes here with that. And yeah, I got a photo there from, I believe that is from your horror movie, Grimsley. He was in that.
They were great. They were a couple. They nailed it.
Yeah.
Aw.
Got some photos there with KVJ if you're watching KVJ TV. Also, Caleb turning 6. Happy birthday from Daddy, Mommy, Jimmy, Nicholas, Adriana, Bobby, and Charlie. Got a photo of him there on KVJ TV.
Cutie.
Happy birthday to my girlfriend, Katie Cotton, who is 38 years old. Daniel sent that in. Also, we got to say happy 18th birthday to Jackson. That is from Mom, Dad, Jocelyn, John Jr., the fur babies, Ginger, Luna, and Ed. And you got a before and now photo.
Aw.
Yes. Also, happy birthday to Nikki, a.k.a. Voodoo Mama Juju, from Joey, Kellen, and Owen. Happy birthday, everybody. Got a birthday, want to get on the KVJ Show, you can let us know. Mail at kvjshow.com. MAIL at kvjshow.com. Talking about movie theaters and will they survive? We'd had this conversation earlier this week when we were talking about some theaters now trying to do maybe some closed captioning on the screens because people are used to watching their Netflix like that, just one of the things they're doing. And now AMC Theaters is trying to find another way to make some money by selling its popcorn now online and in shopping malls starting next year. Is their popcorn that great that you would go out of your way to buy AMC theater popcorn?
No, they're making the wrong moves here. They think they're being sexy, and I don't know if they are.
Yeah, I just don't know that there's anything. Are you known when you go there? Yeah, you get popcorn when you go to the movies, but you don't go to an AMC theater just to get the popcorn.
I just always say movie theater popcorn because a lot of it just tastes the same. It's all
Look,
about that butter anyway.
Yeah.
Movie theater popcorn, too, is hit or miss.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There has not been consistency in my experience.
Right. And when you're talking about popcorn, they have those gourmet places now. I know they have a shop in Savannah, Georgia, if you go there, and it is amazing what they do. Like 80 different varieties of popcorn, anything from like a Snickers flavored.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
Now that's the kind of popcorn that you send out for. AMC popcorn,
Well, it's going to be really expensive, and I told y'all about that. I think it's $1.98 at Publix. It comes in a little sack. You could easily stick that in your pants and walk into a theater and eat that popcorn, and it's way better than movie theater popcorn.
Really? Okay.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah, they're going to start selling microwavable versions in stores and things like that, but I just don't know if there's anything sexy or special about it. Like,
No.
show me where the hook is here, AMC.
It doesn't excite us.
No, yeah, not feeling it.
Would this get people excited for the theater if they started offering the smell-o-vision experience where if you're watching, if someone's making a blueberry pie in the movie, blueberry pumps through the theater.
It could, yeah.
That might be exciting, but that's going to be very expensive to do.
Yeah,
And it's going to make everybody so hungry.
yeah.
But it would be all smells. Just kind of like you're getting a...
Oh, great. So all kids' movies now, when they have that funny comedic fart go off?
You got to pick your smells, baby.
Okay.
I think, too, having missed shoot on you, if there's a rain scene.
Fart mist?
Just make the movie a
I
little
don't
bit more
know.
realistic.
If I'm getting misted on the theater, that's going to make me want to go less.
We're not
Because it's clearly all chemicals. You're just getting bathed in chemicals.
Yeah, don't mist me. I don't want that in my hair. If no girls want that on their makeup or hair.
Well, you know what? You guys cannot come into my theater then. I don't want you.
Yep.
I don't want you.
Nobody will be there.
Already decided, yes.
It'll be you,
Yeah.
and that's it.
No, Snack Pack will support me.
New movies opening up this weekend. The Eternals is going to be out there. The new version of superhero stuff. I guess we'll see if that flies or not. Salma Hayek, Angelina Jolie in this PG-13 flick. Also, this could be interesting. Kristen Stewart is going to be playing Princess Diana in Spencer. A movie that's rated R.
Kristen Stewart, Princess Diana?
I've seen some of the photos. It actually, oddly enough, it's kind of working for me. I could see it now.
You're liking it.
I saw it, yeah. I've seen some of the shots from the movie, and she's had on Princess Diana's wedding dress, and I was like, okay, I could see this. I'm intrigued.
Huh.
Is she British?
No.
She was dating a British guy.
She was
though.
dating the British vampire, the glitter vampire.
Okay, she's not British. Yeah, see, I'm all confused now because I feel like all these actors and actresses have been lying to me. I found out this last week there are two actors that I thought were American and they were British. And I didn't know until I saw an interview with them. I'm like, why are they putting on a British accent? And then I looked it up and I'm like, well, by gosh, they're both British.
But I could see the confusion. Vampires, he was British.
Anymore, I don't know who's who. I don't know who's American, who's British. It's throwing me off. But you can see it in theaters this weekend. It is time once again for another round of the No Name Movie Game. Got a chance to pair with a member of the KVJ Show. We will give you clues to movies and a big hot ticket 4-pack to Mission Save Christmas featuring Elf at the Gaylord Opryland Resort and Convention Center in Kissimmee.
I believe you're the champion, Coach.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are.
it's feeling good. I wonder why my whole week's been so great. There you go.
Has your week been that great?
No.
It's actually been terrible.
Today, I know I've watched you spin out.
I really suffered, yes.
Really sorry, I've kind of a
Very
meltdown.
challenging week,
Yeah.
yes. I'm really hoping I lose today.
It's too much pressure to
It's too
win.
much. It's too much. It's ruining my weeks. All right, we got Rachel on here from Royal Palm to partner up with Virginia. Hello, Rachel.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing? Cool. All right, so what we're going to do here is Virginia's going to give you clues to movies. She can't use any of the characters' names, actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movie. Okay, Rachel?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, we got this, girl. Let's focus. We'll zone in. Am I on speakerphone?
Bluetooth in the car.
Oh, it makes it harder on you. I'm just saying.
Oh, I can shut off the car. Hold on.
It's going great.
It's going about as great as Kevin's week.
Yeah.
Okay, shut it off.
Okay.
Off.
There you go.
There we go.
It'll just be
In my
easier
ear.
for you to hear.
You can edit all this
All
out,
right.
baby.
Okay. All right. Much better now. All right. Okay, we go. 60 seconds on the clock in the No Name Movie Game. Your time begins now.
You take these when you get married. He says his, and you say
Vows?
yes, but the movie
The
is
vows,
yes, but singular.
the marriage vows, the vow,
Yes. If you don't have parents, you're a what?
orphan,
Ding. If you're married to the guy that gives the sermon, he gets up on a pulpit and he gives the sermon at church. If you're married to him and you're a chick, you're the what?
bridesmaid,
Pass.
bride,
Okay, they have these in parks. They have this at the foot of Clematis Street. If kids run in it and play in it, it's called what?
the fountain,
Yes.
or fountain.
Pass on that one. Pass on that one. It's the military movie where the brothers died and they go to get the one brother who's still fighting in the war. They go to get him and
Saving Private Ryan,
ding. The opposite of him.
she, her,
Yep, her. You got it.
Whoa.
Good round. Got a 5 spot, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 spot. Nice work.
Kind of don't appreciate Virginia with the spoiler for Saving Private Ryan.
That's the premise of the film.
Just giving it away.
The cheeseburger and you need to sit down.
Okay, Vicky's on here from Palm Beach Gardens. Hello, Vicky.
Hello, KVJ.
Yeah, Vicky.
Yeah. Okay, Virginia put up a really good score, so we got our work cut out for us, okay?
I heard it, but you know what? We can do it.
Oh,
Look at you.
I like that. Be sassy towards this witch. She needs to be knocked down a peg.
Confidence. All right, 60 seconds on the clock in the no-name movie game. Our time begins now. It's the opposite of false.
True.
And you tell something, it's called a what? It has characters in it, a beginning and an end. It's called what? I tell you a bedtime blank.
True story.
Yes.
True tale.
Okay, it's not silver. It's a different kind of material. It's the same thing. Silver and...
Gold?
Yep.
Ding.
Ding.
They fight to the death. They fight to the death in the Roman Colosseum.
Gladiator.
Yes.
Ding.
Say just one. It's just singular. Give me singular.
Gladiator.
Yes. Okay, it is Jaybird loves it. It's another name for Sasquatch, and it's not the daughter, it's the what?
Bigfoot.
Yes, but it's not the daughter, it is the what? The other gender. The other gender of a daughter.
Son.
No, yes. Okay, never mind. Pass.
Bigfoot's son.
Okay, he wears these over his clothes. He's a superhero. What do you wear underneath your clothes? Underoos or what? Oh, never mind.
Oh, that's tricky.
Yeah, the son of Bigfoot.
Son of Bigfoot was the one, and Captain Underpants.
Yeah.
And Kevin only got mildly mad at you.
Yes. I was only slightly agitated, yes. No, not the child. Not the child. Not the child.
That's the one.
That's all right. Okay, we tripped up a little bit. What do we get on that for a score?
3 spot.
Dang, that was terrible. Okay. All right, too bad. I
I'm gonna
had
show
bad
you.
clues.
I'm gonna show you terrible.
Okay.
Yeah, you think that's terrible.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show you.
hold my beer. Okay, Allie from Miramar. What's up, Allie?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Allie. Is that Allie with an I?
With an I, yes.
Oh,
A-L-I.
look at that.
Oh.
It's a Karate Kid line, Virginia.
Okay. All right, here we go. Jaybird, you got to beat 5.
Okay, a half a dozen, Allie with an I. We've got this.
All right. Don't yell at me, though. Take a deep breath.
Okay, please don't correct me in public. Okay.
It's going great. You guys have awesome chemistry. What are y'all dating?
Here we go. You sound like we're married.
Okay. Okay, here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
Pass. He's a superhero. He's rich. He's smug. He's a millionaire. He puts armor on him. Think
Batman.
No, the other one. Think he's got all kinds of
Superman. Oh, armor.
You
Ooh.
also do this to clothes when they're wrinkled.
Iron Man.
Thank you.
Ding.
Okay.
Ding.
It's up. Nah, pass. Not the pass. If I'm in a police car and I'm a citizen, I do this when I go in the car to see how cops do their job.
Oh, damn it. Pass it.
Okay. What's the opposite? No. What's the? Ooh, smack! I got these all over my house. They're creatures. They're small. They the singular name of a cockroach or a ant. What are those?
Insect.
No, another name.
Bug.
Yeah, singular.
Bug.
Damn it!
Oh,
At the buzzer.
Okay, I mean, we got 2. Dose.
2?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
spot.
David. Sorry.
2.
I'm sorry too.
Okay.
It was my fault.
You did good.
You
No,
did
it's my
good.
fault.
I'm glad we're friends.
Okay. All right. Nice try there, Allie. Okay. All right. Rachel, congratulations. You are today's winner. And you get a 4-pack of tickets to Mission Save Christmas featuring Elf at the Gaylord Opryland Resort Convention Center. It's an all-new multi-sensory experience where guests journey into Buddy the Elf's world to help save the holiday at Gaylord Hotels exclusive November 19th to January 2nd. Visit christmas@gaylordpalms.com. Okay, congrats, Rachel.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yay,
You can go back to your
woohoo!
Bluetooth now.
You did it.
Okay, plug on in. Mhm. All right, last night at Hard Rock Live, Metallica was on the stage rocking out.
Oh, what did they open up with?
That's a good question. Yeah, if anybody went to the show last night, what song did they open up with? I'm anticipating it was Creeping Death, Virginia.
Oh, Creeping Death. That must be a deep cut. I only know the hits.
Oh, that is a Metallica hit.
Oh, it is.
Watch
She's
yourself.
She's
oh,
that
my
fast,
goodness.
that fake ass fan. She don't like no Metallica.
Oh, yeah. If you say Creeping Death is a deep cut. Oh, Virginia.
I only
Please.
know the big hits.
She's always fronting like she's hard.
You know, meaning I know one song.
One and Enter Sandman.
She don't know. She's always wearing black.
She knows one Metallica
She
song.
don't know.
Yeah. Virginia chose Enter Sandman as the best ultimate concert opener of all time. That's what she chose with the #1 draft pick. We all chose out a team of 3 for yesterday's KVJ draft. Who is our big winner? We'll find out coming up next. Who came in last place? It is rare to see this, but Suits.
Whoa!
Oh,
With
Google
Crazy
Gary?
Train, Tom Sawyer, and the Stones Start Me Up.
I was digging his list.
I know.
Yeah.
I think you lost it with Tom Sawyer, and we all love that song, and it's a jam.
Yeah.
But is it too old?
It might be a little too old.
Damn.
Okay.
Even though all these other songs are old, for some reason, I don't know. I think that's the culprit.
This might be Suits' worst showing.
It is. I don't think he's ever finished last.
He's
Ever.
never
Yeah.
lost. Wow,
Yeah.
Suits, you need to maybe drink this weekend.
Yeah. I finish next to last.
The Kevin Roy.
Yeah.
The guy that knows music better than anybody on the show?
Yeah. Next to
Wow.
last.
Embarrassing.
And I can tell you, Rawson wanted this one.
I would have liked to have done better than next to last.
Dang.
Then in third place, we've got Dennys. And then Virginia
I'm in second?
and Bird wins it
Wow.
with Welcome to the Jungle, American Girl, and The Chain. So people apparently like softer openers. They don't like it's too much.
Oh, Crazy Train. That is too loud.
That's too much for me.
I actually thought I might have had the weakest list.
That devil music, turn it down.
It's just too much.
I mean, the chat room's beside themselves. They can't believe it. They think the fix is in.
Well, y'all should have voted then.
Yeah.
Don't complain if you didn't play the game.
Damn, chat room Virginia's yelling at you.
Yep. All right. Got a couple nice little wins here for your Feel Good Fridays. Any little shout outs that you want? Somebody said, my Feel Good Friday. I can't wait for Alabama to beat the brakes off of Virginia's LSU tomorrow night. Sweet home Alabama. Roll Tide Roll.
Damn.
They might roll. They got
Yeah.
a good team.
Oh,
You know,
trash talk is no fun when the person just rolls over.
is it in Baton Rouge or is it in Alabama?
I'm not positive, Virginia.
If it's in Alabama, we're screwed.
Yeah, that's the only advantage you have.
That's the only advantage is if by chance they're in Baton Rouge, maybe that'll help us a little bit.
Okay. A couple other people having a good week. Somebody said our daughters turned 1 and 3. I got a promotion and a raise. Hubby's new catering business taking off. That's just awesome. Everything's looking up for you.
Nice.
Nice little way to go into the weekend.
I wonder if he does Swedish meatballs.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm just thinking out loud.
He has meatball Tourette's. I'm sorry.
Yes, I do.
Somebody else got a promotion. They've been waiting for 6 years. Very nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Congratulations on that. We got somebody who changed their diet 68 days ago because they had type 2 diabetes, and my doctor wanted to put me on some insulin injections. And since I changed my diet, I dropped down 100 points. for my blood
Nice.
sugar.
Good for
Yeah,
you.
it's getting better. Yeah.
you don't have to go
Yeah.
on all these medicines. Food can be your medicine.
Doctor told me there are things you can do to reverse certain things. It may take a few months, but to lower all your cholesterol, lower your blood pressure,
Totally.
changing the diet and then exercising can really change the game.
My mom did it. She's diabetic, just like her mother before her. And when she was spiraling with bipolar, she was eating whatever she wanted, crazy, diabetic spikes. As soon as we got her on the medicine and evened everything out, she started eating better and doesn't have to take any diabetic medicine whatsoever. Zero.
the numbers can be very scary, but you can reverse
You
it.
can totally reverse it by eating the right food.
Let your food be the medicine.
Yes, Kevin.
Guys, I want to eat some of this pizza right now.
Do as we say, not as we do.
And by the way, they do have Swedish meatballs.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, very nice. Let me see here. Got a nice little feel-good Friday, too. Nice little road trip Janelle and Jupiter took. Went to Mineral Bluff, Georgia for a mini kidless vacation. I just Googled fun small towns in North Georgia, and this is where I picked.
Huh.
Yeah, I like doing the research too. I found a cabin on Airbnb. A couple of breweries are nearby. We're in the mountains in 50-degree weather. The leaves are beautiful. And on our way up, guess what? We stopped at Buc-ee's. And OMG, this place is amazing.
Did you get them beaver nuggets?
She didn't say.
Oh, change your life.
She said, Burr, you ever heard of the Expedition Bigfoot, a Sasquatch Museum in Cherry Log, Georgia? It's about 25 minutes south of where we are.
I've heard of it now, and I thank thee.
Okay, there is now. Very
Nice.
Yeah. Everybody's getting hip to the Buc-ee's game. Buc-ee's is the best gas station, bar none. If you don't agree, fight me in the parking lot.
You got so hot and bothered the first time someone brought up Buc-ee's. I almost threw cold water on you.
Buc-ee's is next level. Until you've been, you really can't speak on it. The only thing that I've ever seen kind of come close is the Busy Bee on I-10 as you're entering the panhandle of Florida. That one is good too, but it's still no Buc-ee's.
Okay. All right. Yeah, hearing a lot of stuff about this. And Russo is on here. He's got a quick little shout out for his Feel Good Friday. Russo!
Hey, what's up, KVJ, baby?
Yeah, how you
Russo!
doing? How you doing?
All right, I just wanted to give a shout out. Today's my anniversary, 33 years, been married. Don't ask me how I did it. It's compromising and sacrificing. That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
And my beautiful Greek wife, I love her very much, and we still have a great relationship, and it's wonderful.
That's good.
Oh,
That's
you need
good,
to
man.
bring your beautiful
Congrats.
Greek wife out to the Feast of Little Italy this weekend, Russo. Come be with your people.
Oh, we're definitely going to be there Saturday. We go every year in Abacoa.
I love it.
I mean, Russo's, he's got to go.
I'll be on stage, so come
I'm
shout at
definitely
me.
gonna go. Yeah, we're throwing cannolis, baby. We'll be throwing cannolis.
Now, when you're on stage, will you and Russo be talking over each other like you're doing right now?
Absolutely.
Okay. just-
Oh, definitely.
They should.
But listen, I got a joke for you guys. You ready?
Yeah.
oh, boy.
All right, you ready? Here we go. What's the difference between a man and a dog?
A man and a dog? I don't know.
Yeah, it's not hard for the dog.
It's well.
What?
I don't know if I want to know.
Oh, no.
For the dog. Come on.
Come on.
Your phone
Come
keeps
on.
breaking up during the punch.
Yeah.
Your phone literally broke up as you were delivering the punchline.
The first time the phone broke up, the second time you hit a
I'm
button.
sorry. Yeah, I'm driving, and it's bad out here. So
Yeah, that's the way it goes. All right, well,
yeah, it's not hard for the dog. You get it? Okay.
okay. All right. Russo, we love you, man.
All right, I love you guys too. Have a great day. I'll see you guys out there tomorrow.
All
Okay.
right,
All
see you
yes.
tomorrow.
Russo will be part of the competition they have out there called the Italian Off.
And he just won.
Yeah, hey, yeah, forget about it. Oh, yeah, what you got, huh?
He comes in
Yeah.
first place. I come in last.
Yeah. You're not winning that one.
He's the best Italian. You're the worst Italian.
That would be great. They need to do that. Italian Off.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
You just go back and forth slinging insults in a Brooklyn
Yeah,
accent.
yeah.
Hold on. I got some people up north that are related to me. I want to bring them down for this competition. They
Let's do
might
it,
take
yeah.
The Rhode Island
That'd
faction.
be highly entertaining to just have an Italian Off. You gotta have the look, you gotta have the change, you gotta have everything.
The Rhode Island people are going to win.
I
Yeah.
love this idea.
Okay. Yeah. Italian Off. The Feast of Little Italy this weekend. All right, you got the daylight saving time going on. Just remind everybody that it ends. It's so confusing. I don't know when it ends, when it begins, but I guess the daylight saving time ends on Sunday at 2 a.m. That means we fall back 1 hour. I can't really explain it. We all just want it to end, though. We do, and like never begin again. 63% of Americans are over it and say, just stop. Only 16% of Americans want to keep this nonsense and this charade up.
Can we talk to those people? Because I feel like we could talk them out of it.
Yeah, I don't know why they think it's great. The only thing that I hear is they don't like to get up and go to work early in the morning. And there is a new little study that is out saying that, it is actually bad for your health to wake up when it's dark. It messes with your sleep patterns, they say. But yeah, I'm not.
Everyone came out with a new little study. You'd always find something to pick apart.
Always, yeah. So 19 states now are on board wanting to keep year-round daylight saving time. So what we have now, we would just stay. We wouldn't do that. So it would be, lighter later on in the day is what it would be. And especially in Florida, that would be really big for us in our economy. More people are out shopping and doing things because they feel safer.
Yes.
They've actually had studies to prove that. So this would really help our state economy if we would stop this nonsense. So, of course, Florida is one of those 19 states. They say if daylight saving time did stop, 48% of people would prefer that we keep these spring forward hours for a later sunset. So that's where most people are set. And another thing that is dangerous about it getting darker, 79% of Americans crave snacks more when it gets dark earlier. So when it gets dark earlier and when we do this, Jay-Bird can attest to it, by ending daylight saving time, you're going to be plowing down bad food because the top things that people are craving is ice cream, cookies, chips, popcorn, and candy.
That is what happens. Nightfall comes and you just want to get down like a werewolf.
Yeah.
Arr-row.
That's one of the things they don't talk about is the added weight you're going to put on because you're eating garbage food when it is getting dark earlier. So, yeah, hopefully one of these days they'll snap out of this and we'll get rid of this stupid thing. So, I don't know. We'll see. This weekend's not going to be in it. Make sure you fall backwards. Well, Virginia often asks this question. What did he do when a guy has something go against him and it seems like he's clearly the victim, and majority of the time he is, but somehow he did something to make a woman lash out at him? What did he do?
What did he do, Cam? Is it on Netflix?
Because a lot of times, if a man is attacked by a woman, he pushed her to this point. We don't go to violence first. We're not as Brutus as you are.
You should be careful when you speak absolutes. Only a Sith speaks in absolutes, and I know on personal occasions where there have been violent women who unprovoked punch somebody.
I've got no problem being labeled a Sith.
Oh, you are. You are a Sith/witch.
Did this guy deserve to get what he got? We got this email that said, I caught my fiance cheating with 2 young girls that he works with.
Oh, my. 2 at the same time?
Yep, a threesome. The girls are both 18. He's 30. When I caught him, I saw red, and I picked up the first thing I could find, which was a large vase, and I threw it right off his head. He ended up getting 33 stitches.
Yeah, he should have got 34.
But now I feel terrible. However, every single one of my friends said that I did the right thing by hitting him with that vase. So who's right? Do you agree with my friends? Is what I did justified? What would Virginia say? What would Virginia do? But now I kind of feel like I have to stay with him because I feel so bad. Well, I don't know about that.
You don't have to feel
you do not have to stay with him. And girl, this is your out.
Yeah.
I walked in on somebody one time that I was dating, and they were literally making out with somebody. And I look back on it. That was my out.
Yeah.
I needed something to kick me in the butt to get away from this guy.
They do you a favor.
He was no good. Just like your man is no. If he's 30, messing with 2 18-year-olds, and you saw it with your own eyes, girl, this is your out.
The way I see it, so there's a lot of wrong in this situation. He's a pig. He's a terrible. He's cheated on her. I don't condone violence on something like this. I'm sorry. You can't hurt somebody to the point where they get stitches. So he's wrong for being a dirtbag. She's wrong for throwing a vase off of his head.
Yeah, 2 wrongs don't make a right. That's true. You can't justify
You don't speak for me.
Well, I know I don't, because I don't speak for insane people.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much, where we get with makeup or breakups in the emails, and we do the feature every single week. So if you're ever in this kind of situation and she's right there like, oh, I don't know, maybe I should stay with him because I hurt him. No, he is a dirtbag, and, you need to cut it loose. So that would be an easy breakup for all of us.
Dang, Marky Mark in the chat room said she needed to join in. She's a prude. I think he's kidding.
Spoken like a man that deserves a vase upside his head.
I think he's joking.
He better be.
I think he's trying to get a little levity with all the violent talking.
I got several vases. I'll drive to your house.
She's all talk.
Yeah. So that one, that's justified. Virginia's very right. When you're in a bad relationship and they give you that out, that reason, don't miss that opportunity, because you don't want to let it settle back down again. And then it's like a slow boil, your relationship.
Yes.
When it's boiled over, take that thing off the burner and get out, cool it down.
And you're not doing it for him. It has nothing to do with him.
No, it's you.
You're doing it for your own sanity because
Right.
you don't want to be with a man who would put you through this mental torture. It becomes an issue of self-preservation.
Yeah.
You don't let anybody, man, woman, or child, get you to that point again where you pick up a vase and give somebody 34 stitches because he could have pressed charges.
Yeah.
Thank goodness
Right.
he didn't.
Well, cheating's terrible, and I get the emotion of being upset, but even then, you can't hit people.
No, you can't. No, you
I
can't.
don't know. I stand with Lorena Bobbitt.
Oh, jeez. Nice 90s reference.
Yeah, I just let her talk. Eventually, the batteries will wear out.
I know. I
They
just had
don't.
some coffee.
You're right. They
Oh,
don't.
yeah. Only unless she's hungover.
Yeah.
After Halloween, does it slow her down?
So maybe Monday we might have a slower
it
Virginia.
takes 10 gallons of booze to get her to quiet down.
Well, you're obviously against the cheater because he's a pig, but then you've got vigilante Veronica over here. It's cut off his head and cut off his arms. All right.
And his penis.
Slow. All right.
So, yeah, I will tell you that there are people that have broken up for a lot less. And I don't know how we would have ruled in some of these in makeup or breakup. There are some dumb reasons that people have dumped people, not because they had a threesome with two 18-year-olds when they're 30. We asked, what is the dumbest reason that you've ever broken up with somebody? And I love some of the answers that we have. Somebody said, I once dumped a guy for pronouncing the L in salmon.
Salmon?
Yes, I would like to have your broiled salmon.
Salmon. Some people do say the salmon.
If you're not a man of the sea and you don't like fish, I can see how you'd call it salmon.
If you don't like fish, why you ordering the salmon?
Probably to impress the girl.
Salmon.
Salmon.
It's like I just couldn't do it.
Stay in your lane.
I couldn't do it.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Somebody said that a guy told me on the first date that I would look much cuter if I wore a dress and a nice pair of wedge heels. How many guys out there know what wedge heels are? Boom, done. Dumped them for that reason.
You're over the top.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky when a guy starts telling you how to dress, either this way or that way or anything. I don't like it because I've seen this happen to my girlfriends before. And if he can't accept you and your style for however it is when he met you, you need to be real cautious.
Pot, meat, kettle. I've seen Virginia send Panda back. You are not wearing that.
Yeah.
Put that back. No, you
It's
put.
different. He was underdressed for a classier event. You can't walk into a place with a T-shirt and
You're
jeans.
trying to help him out.
I'm helping you out and then in turn helping myself out because you're a reflection of me.
Okay. Yeah.
It's helping him out.
Dumb reason for dumping somebody. Somebody said I had an ex who ate with two forks. He'd put one in each hand because he said that's how fancy people do it.
Interesting.
Okay.
Do fancy people do two forks?
I don't think so.
What?
But I want to
That's
see
so
a
Neanderthal. They're
video.
just like, "Rrrr,
That's the opposite of fancy.
rrrr."
I want to see how that goes down.
And the dumbest reason, somebody on the KVJ Show Facebook page said for breaking up with somebody, I once dated someone who spelled cool, C-O-O-L, K-E-W-L. I just had to end it. Cool. Okay, do you have a...
It's a little hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But if somebody's already just on your nerves and they're cringy and it's that one final kick, you're like, I can't do this.
If they're cringy in person and then they write K-E-W-L, I get it.
Yeah, I
that's-
want a cool Salomon. I can't do this.
That's
guy.
the dam breaker. The
is.
whole thing, everything leading up to that was awful, and then they spelled it cool.
That's the final straw right there. Dumb reasons why you broke up with somebody. You're right. Maybe the dam just finally broke. It had been enough. And you're like going, all right, I know it doesn't seem like a lot standing on its own, but it's the top of a big old mountain of just ridiculous, cringy stuff. People have texted in some additional reasons. Somebody said, yeah, this girl just kept calling me dude one too many times. Dude. Yeah.
Let's go have sex.
Yeah. Someone else said I broke up with somebody because they had bad breath, and another person I broke up with just because I didn't like the sound of his chewing.
So the bad breath thing, if it's not going away, and I can kind of see how that's a legit reason to break up with someone.
The bad breath thing is huge. And if you have bad breath and you don't know about it, To me, that's mortifying. And everybody around you, trust me, is talking about your bad breath behind your back.
If you're going to be making out with somebody and kissing on them, just assume you're going to have bad breath and just do the maintenance.
Mm-hmm. But people will dump you for a lot less.
There are a lot of reasons why you could have bad breath, too. It could be stuff you ate. It could be tummy issues. It could be you haven't been to the dentist in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
All of those things can be big offenders. And I saw this happen. I saw it happen a few weeks ago. A person that we were working with had bad breath, and everybody talked about it after they left the room.
And that was so embarrassing for me.
No, you were there, but you weren't the one with the bad breath.
Oh, okay.
Write it down.
You were there too.
Jeez. No. All right. Now that's getting weird because
I'm just telling you, we all need to breath check.
I didn't. But I was I there for the talking? I never. We'll talk after. I got so many questions.
Somebody texted in and said, yeah, I dumped my boyfriend during a lunch because he was sitting across from me eating chicken wings like a slob. He had orange wing sauce all over his hands and face and didn't once wipe with a napkin. So, yeah, I just had to end it.
Chicken wings can be very messy, and
Yeah.
I appreciate a person that eats chicken wings with passion.
Well, if you're gonna get that messy, the person's gotta be in love with you. I mean, if you're just all of a sudden going full gorilla on some wings, that's it's not a good first date meal.
It's also not a good look if you're in public. If you're at home doing that, I think it's more forgivable because people are sitting at tables around you probably like, oh my gosh, he's going nuts on them wings.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to end a relationship, what do you think about this? I saw this in the Reddit confessions section on how to end a relationship. Do you like this or not? It says, I ghosted my boyfriend of 5 years. 5 years. I came over to his house one morning to surprise him with breakfast and a video game he wanted, only to find him naked, asleep, and with his ex curled up in his arms.
Oh my gosh.
He didn't hear her, so she slowly backed out without waking him up and left his breakfast, the game, and her key to his place on the kitchen counter. She then said, I went to my car, deactivated my Facebook, and I blocked him on all other forms of social media. She said, I then called my phone provider. I changed my number before I drove off and then text my family members and close friends that, hey, we're no longer together. Go and block my now ex-boyfriend on social media as well. I didn't tell him why. So
I love this. It's a mind game, and he knows.
Yeah.
He knows. If he was curled up with his ex in his bed and he sees a video game, he's got to put two and two together.
Yeah, and he doesn't care. That's the sad part. You're doing all this, and he probably is just like, oh, well.
But I think it's good what you're doing. You're not confronting. You're cutting your losses and saying, move on.
He gave you a gift of exit.
Yeah, she said, I think completely shutting myself off from him will hurt worse than anything when he thinks of how good he had it with me these last 5 years.
I say you stick to your guns on this one. Don't go back. Don't even try to talk.
This is unforgivable.
Yeah, and I think this is kind of an interesting demonstration because we just heard from a girl that did it wrong, that threw a vase off a guy's head when she caught him cheating.
And then is thinking about taking him back.
Yeah, and this is a girl who walked in on her boyfriend cheating on her, and this is how she handled it. She just slowly backed out, left the key on the counter, the breakfast she brought over for him. She changed her number and blocked him on social media and just called it good.
What I would have done to even try to make it more weirder for him, I wouldn't have left the breakfast. I wouldn't have left the game. I would have just never said anything and then completely go. And then he goes, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
Like, does she know?
Just gone.
See, I probably would have thrown the hot coffee from the breakfast on the both of them and then left.
Okay.
And blocked him.
I don't believe it for a second. I think she's all talk.
Okay. Yeah, I believe it.
Dennys, bring some hot coffee in here.
I'll take it.
I will throw it right now.
I'll take it right in the face and laugh at it.
I'm doing your face and your groin.
Bring it.
He's producer Dennys, and he knows when you're high. He's producer Dennys, and he's one hell of a guy.
Oh, yes, he is. All right, let's see if Dennys can stay with it here today. Does he know when you are high? Going to start off here with Candy in Lake Worth Beach. Hello, Candy.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Good. Okay, she's doing very well, apparently. Okay. All right, Denny's has got
So
some.
far, so good.
Okay, so far so good. At least. Denny's got a couple questions here for you. He's going to try to detect if you are high or not. What do you got for her, Denny's?
All right, Candy, first.
Be easy on me.
I will. I'll do my best. First question. What would be the grossest food to eat in a sauna?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
A sauna or a steam room?
Oh, either or.
Okay,
Well,
all right.
So steam room knocks it up even a higher notch.
Yeah.
I would think like ice cream, man, right? Like just melt out. You can even like get it in your mouth right away. Just walk all over the place.
The ice cream, though, it's sweet, so it's not. The gross factor kind of dies down. What about a
Jay Bird likes that it's dripping all over him.
cottage cheese or a mayonnaise?
That's
jar
what
of
I'm
mayonnaise
saying.
would be
I go
rough.
deviled eggs.
Oh, deviled eggs in a steam room?
How the heck would you get a jar of mayonnaise? That's gross.
Oh,
It'd be terrible.
Oh, there you go. Gross. I get it.
yeah, egg salad.
Deviled eggs is just so farty.
Okay.
Second question for you. In your opinion, what is the sluttiest looking shape?
Okay.
What? A slutty looking shape of eggplant.
Oh, yes.
Shape?
Yes.
It's circle.
Or triangle.
That's the triangle.
Yeah.
A triangle.
Okay. Good call.
A hexagon gets it for me.
Oh, gosh.
Trapezoid, no love for it.
Love the trapezoid. Yeah.
All right,
Thirst trapezoid.
Oh, I love it. Third question. I did like that, though.
Just for the record.
Denny's.
Just for the
I wanted to
record.
make sure you got credit for that.
Just for the record, Denny's loves
Just
it.
for the record, you're awesome.
Third one for you. Yes, let's not jump ahead. What would it sound like if an elephant and a warthog got in a car accident?
Ooh.
Oh, you want me to make a sound? That's crazy.
Yeah.
How does this elephant go like "Brr," right there? Brr. How the heck does an elephant sound? What? And a warthog? It'd be like "Brr." I don't know. That's all I can do.
Wow.
I like how you worked it out. I love.
It was a journey.
It was.
That was something there. Okay. What a performance. Okay. Candy's performing here today.
Thank you. I'm here all day.
Okay.
Not.
All right, Candy. Oof. Wow. Okay. What are you thinking here, Denny's? You need another question? Or are you going to try to take a stab at this? Is Candy high or not?
I think I'm going to take a stab at it. I mean, if I had to guess, it does sound like she might be high.
I mean, she sounds like she's stoned out of her mind.
Okay.
It has to be. She just sounds very high.
Okay. Candy, are you high?
No, I'm not, man.
Wow. What a
M. Night Shyamalan.
You're not high? Are you drunk?
I was supposed to be an actress in my other life. I just didn't make it because I became a mom. You know.
Wow.
I will be later on.
That
Just give me
was
10
impressive.
minutes,
You got me.
That was good. Yeah.
Very good.
Don't feel bad about that one, Denny's.
Yeah.
You might have been the trickiest one ever.
She tricked the world.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard people ramble like that on weed.
It's not too late.
Yes.
It's not too late for you to act either. Community theater needs you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you tricked everybody,
Oh my
by
God,
the
that
way.
would be fantastic, though, right? Oh my gosh, I would love that.
Can you sign her for the next KVJ horror movie?
Signed right now. Cheeseburger deal.
In.
Done.
Okay.
All right, well, she got me.
Impressive, Candy.
Dude, I would totally do it in a friggin' heartbeat, please.
Wow. Contractually obligated now.
Okay. All right, that is
Wow.
impressive there. Okay. Well, hold on. We might have something there for you, Candy. That should be prizeworthy.
I agree.
Okay, we've got Sam on here from Port St. Lucie. Hello, Sam.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Can't complain.
Okay. All right. Is Sam high or not? Denny's, let's try to rebound from that miss.
Don't be tricked, because I think we got tricked. We got all flirty with her.
We did.
Don't let Sam flirt with you and trick you.
I can tell Sam's a showman. I can already tell.
Okay.
All right, first question for Sam here. What animal do you think would have the best stand-up routine?
Definitely a giraffe.
A giraffe.
Yeah, I can see that.
Really?
Long neck. You can
A lot of self-deprecating jokes.
Totally.
Yeah. A lot of things you can make jokes about his long neck. Yeah.
That's a great answer.
Purple
Yes.
tongue. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Second question, Sam. How long would it take you to climb to the top of a palm tree?
Do I have a rope or not?
You got your arms and your legs.
I won't make it.
My brother is self-aware.
That's an honest answer.
Some of us know that we got too much junk in the trunk. We ain't getting up that tree.
Wow. Okay.
And final one here for you, Sam. Describe your oldest pair of underwear.
I use it to go to church.
He uses it to go to church.
Maybe because it's holy.
Oh, okay.
Jokes.
Doing
Gotcha.
jokes. I guess the joke jury guy.
Oh, okay. Gotta watch these people. Okay. What you thinking here, Dennys?
It's trickier. He's short with his answers.
Have you ever? I don't think you've ever lost two in one day.
Never.
I haven't.
It's never been done.
This is a big deal.
I mean, the world is upside down. Google Gary lost the KVJ draft. You
Yeah.
cannot lose two in a row.
It's a weird Friday. Yeah, I
It
don't know if
would be.
Denny's ever been shut out where he didn't get any of them right.
You better think about this.
It all set. The die was cast when Kevin went home today early.
You're right.
It kinda set
good
the
call.
whole-
Kevin left during What's on My Mind. That never happened.
And took your car.
It was so weird.
Everything.
It was a weird morning.
Yeah.
Freaky Friday, y'all.
It is, yeah.
Friday.
Yeah. Okay, Denny's, what do you think? A lot riding on this. Is Sam high or not?
I am going to say I think Sam is high.
Okay, everybody in the chat room is saying not.
We're holding our breath, Denny's.
They're going against you.
I don't think he's high.
It's tricky. He's very short with his answers, which makes me suspicious. Oh, God, I hope I don't get it wrong.
He's short because he's hiding something?
That's what I wonder. It's my
Okay.
only clue
That's
I can
good.
go
That's
on.
good.
Yeah. Denny's, what do you think here? We're going high?
I think he's high. I don't want to change my answer now.
Okay.
I'd be so
Jeez, all right. a lot on
disappointed.
this. Denny's
Oh,
pits are
boy.
just, he's sweating buckets.
Oh,
right
the
now.
hands are so
yeah.
wet.
Oh, Clam City.
Yeah.
You are
Yes, a lot.
clammy.
Denny's is really twisted here.
It would just be so rough.
He should take it seriously. There's
Yeah,
pride.
a lot of pride. A lot of pride
Yes.
on the line here.
Good for
this is his
you.
superpower. Sam, are you high or not?
I am business high.
He's business high, and I guess that means he's high enough to still go to work?
Yes.
I couldn't take it off Friday.
Oh, Sam is business high.
Thank goodness.
I didn't want to
Sniffed it
celebrate.
out. Wow, that was a close call.
Short
That was a
answers,
close
man.
call.
Don't feel bad about that first loss. She was really good.
Yeah.
She got me. I couldn't even
Wow.
tell.
Okay, very nice. Well, thank you for playing along, Sam. Enjoy your day.
You as well. Thank you.
And where do you work? No, just kidding.
Okay, looking to do something this weekend. There's a lot of awesome things for you to go and check out. We got some good little sporting action going on this weekend, if that be y'all thing. You got the Miami Hurricanes that are looking really good. They've beaten two top 20 teams the last 2 weekends, and they are going to be at home at Hard Rock Stadium tomorrow. You can check them out. They're going to be taking on Georgia Tech, the Ramblin' Wreck. So that's going to be down there tomorrow. Sunday, the Dolphins are home with their 1-7 record, taking on the 1-7 Houston Texans.
The 1-7 battle.
It's the 1-7. Yeah, who can get 2 wins on the season? Yay! All right, that's going to be real exciting. You've also got FIU taking on Old Dominion at FIU Stadium. Miami Heat coming off of a loss last night in Boston are taking on the Utah Jazz at FTX Arena in Miami tomorrow. And the Panthers, in an overtime win last night over the Caps, have got the Carolina Hurricanes at Florida Live Arena. That is going to be tomorrow. Got some live music this weekend too at the Day to Remember at Hard Rock Live tonight. Sebastian Bach tomorrow night at the Culture Room in Fort Lauderdale. Afrojack is going to be at Seminole Casino, Hard Rock, the Dare nightclub. It's their 2-year anniversary already.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he is one of the big names in EDM. I remember when we were in Miami, I did an interview with him. He's Dutch and has a weird accent.
Kind of sounds like a hard interview. I'm glad I missed it.
It's like, what? Cheese? What?
What? What are you saying?
What? Stroopwafel? Huh? ZZ Top is going to be at Hard Rock Live on Sunday. A couple other cool events are going to be going on this weekend. Of course, you have got the Green Market. You've got Lagoon Fest in Delray Beach. They're doing a Riverwalk Mutts and Martinis at Esplanade Park in downtown Fort Lauderdale tomorrow to check out. And Exotics Cars on Los Olas in downtown Fort Lauderdale is going to be on Sunday. And then, of course, the big event, we're going to be out tonight, the Feast of Little Italy, downtown Abacoa, weather permitting, starting at 6 p.m. And on our social media, we'll let you know if we're going to be able to make it there or not. So we'll give you a heads up on that.
Tonight, we hope to be out there, but definitely Saturday and Sunday, the weather is going to be beautiful. It's bringing a cold front, so this yucky rain behind it has cooler, beautiful, crisp weather, and Saturday and Sunday should be great to come out to downtown Abacoa. I'm going to be on stage as the MC all weekend long.
Oh, beautiful. Great. Can't wait to hear that sweet voice over the airwaves.
So is it possible they won't have the Freestyle Friday at the feast tonight?
I hope that won't get canceled. People are saying the rain is going to stop before 5.
Okay.
So I'm holding on to that hope.
Those people don't do weather on TV.
No, actually, Felicia Rodriguez.
Oh, did she? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
She's been messaging me, and she's
good.
hoping
Felicia.
and praying.
Awesome.
Name drop.
I know, right?
No big deal. I was with her last night.
Okay. All right. Very cool. That'd be nice.
I feel so bad for her.
Well, one way or the other, we're going to give you a little Freestyle Friday coming up.
Woohoo!
We're going to drop in some freestyle. Suits is putting up in the chat room, which of these freestyle classics do you think is the best? And I was looking at some top lists of the best freestyle songs of all time. Do you think it's Debbie Deb, When I Hear Music? Is it Stevie B, Spring Love? Is it Expose, Point of No Return? Or is it Collage, I'll Be Loving You? Which of those 4 do you think?
So a couple of them, I might need you to give me a taste because I don't know if I know.
We're going to do that coming
Okay.
up. Okay, we'll do that. Suits is going to drop that in the KVJ TV chat room, so I'll give you a taste of that coming up. And I want to let you know, too, tomorrow I'm going to be out at the FAU Fight Now game, taking on the Marshall Thundering Herd. Both teams are 5-3. It's a pivotal. This game is going to decide either the Owls are going to go on and hopefully play for the conference championship, or it's going to be Marshall. So we got to get some fans out to this thing.
Are you going to be on the mic at all out there? Are you doing any kind of announcing or?
No, I'm going to be on the table and I'm going to be drinking. Yeah.
Body shots?
Yeah.
What, you laying on the table?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Look at you.
Yeah, so it's a big night, and they're going to be doing $12 tickets starting at noon today till midnight at FAUsports.com. Great to take the family out there. Got to support those fighting Owls. It's also Military Appreciation Night. They got festivities inside and outside of the stadium, so go and support the Owls and the military. Go to FAUsports.com.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Yeah, did you hear about the chaos that happened in Cancun, Mexico? It was a resort town with a bunch of American tourists, and you hear this a lot. They were at the resort, and gunfire erupts.
Oh, my gosh.
2 cartels battling it out on the beach.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Did anybody get shot?
Cartel, 2 dead with the cartel. I don't think they got any of the tourists, but I saw photos like people were barricading themselves in their rooms, not knowing what's going on. Did they think it was a strike force coming through and just wiping everybody out?
I mean, that's going to ruin my pina colada party big time.
Yeah, this on the beach?
Yeah, on the beach, yeah.
Damn.
Two rival cartels going on. And I'd heard that about because all the TikTokers are going to Tulum, and they were saying how great it was. And even the people in Tulum were saying, don't come here. I think they had 6 cartels battling for the city.
Oh, my gosh.
And, they've had a couple of Americans caught in the crossfire. So if you go, it's beautiful, no doubt, and they have nice resorts, but don't think a resort can keep you safe from cartel.
Nothing. If the cartel wants to have a gun battle, they're going to do it wherever, whenever they want. And just because you're at a fancy resort, it does not mean you're protected.
Mexican military cannot keep you safe from the cartel.
So that goes to tell you right there.
Yeah. You just are, going in at your own risk. There's a man in South Africa that's been dubbed the real-life John Wick after allegedly killing the members of a gang one by one in bloody assassinations.
Wow.
He's going through and wiping them out.
Did they kill his dog?
Yes. That's what got him going. He was in retirement. Odd thing. And he had to come back in. He wears dark suits.
It sounds like a good movie.
He's got hair just like you. It's kind of amazing. 56-year-old guy in Connecticut robbed a mail carrier on Monday, but didn't even want their mail or even their wallet. All he wanted was the rubber bands. What?
Huh. That's peculiar.
Give me all your rubber bands. What?
You know, you can buy a giant pack of them at Walgreens for $1, right?
Yeah, you'd think. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. Cops were able to track him down. He apparently still had a big wad of the rubber bands wrapped around his wrist.
Bizarre.
It is so bizarre, isn't it? Yeah, and this might explain why he did it, though. They found a small amount of PCP in his pocket.
Yeah. But what really is small?
Yeah, right. The PCP, yeah. Can anything be small? Even a small amount is a lot. A 33-year-old woman in Kentucky recently borrowed a love device from her neighbor, who's also her cousin.
Do you share those things?
Yeah, so this is a little dysfunctional, this story. Now, keep in mind, this is in Kentucky. So, first of all, you're borrowing a love toy from your neighbor, who's also your cousin, and then when they ask for it back, they stab them. Yeah.
Wow, that is a glowing endorsement for the love toy, though.
Here's a twist you didn't see. The cousin is a guy.
Oh.
Okay, you letting that all sink in?
I am.
Yeah. Her cousin's her neighbor. She borrowed a sex toy from the cousin. Then when he asked for it back, she stabbed him. Luckily, he's okay. And they didn't say what she stabbed him with. So,
how
was it the toy?
I don't know. Yeah. And where?
Wow.
So, yeah.
What a bizarre
Thank
story.
you, Kentucky.
It's whacked out news.
Kentucky. Yeah, whacked out news. You're right.
Yeah. There's a man in Colorado who got arrested after he set his mother's house on fire while trying to get rid of cobwebs with a blowtorch.
Damn.
Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah. Thankfully, nobody was injured in the fire, but it did cause $100,000 in damage.
This happens a lot. People trying to exterminate end up being their own arson.
Yeah, they do. Don't do that.
I'm seeing people cut their hair with fire, too. What's all that about?
Yeah, some people have done that. Yeah, I've seen that move. I wouldn't recommend that.
I wouldn't either. I mean, it's so close to your skin.
They
What
do
are
it
you
with a torch. Some people do it professional, and that's their thing. They cut the hair, and that's their shtick. But I think other people are trying to do that now.
It feels like a bad move.
It does feel like a really bad move because isn't a lot of the hairspray also flammable?
Yes.
Yeah,
if you have any kind of product in your hair, it can poof, go up.
Next week in the Whacked Out News, someone who tried to cut their hair with a blowtorch.
Do you want to be in the whacked out news?
I kind of do, not for that, but I do want to be in there eventually.
Okay. I have a feeling you're going to make it. I got high hopes for you.
I do too.
Got high hopes.
Well, thank goodness you set the bar high.
There's a bear that broke into an unlocked car in Colorado and pooped in the back seat. Just climbed right in, took a dump, and left.
You know, it's got to be nicer than actually like pooping by a tree.
Yeah, I
pooping
guess
on a
so.
nice back seat, maybe with nice comfortable cloth seats.
Something about these bears, they love getting in these cars. They love opening them, sitting, squatting.
It's probably warmer in there.
A skull believed to be 250,000 years old was discovered in a cave in South Africa.
Whoa.
How about that? They say the skull was from a child that had features of both humans and primates.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Monkey boy?
Monkey boy, yeah, that could be turning things upside down.
We're finding out all kinds of stuff, Virginia.
Yeah,
we're going, wait. Oh, yeah, let's change it by 1,000 years this way.
Rewriting everything we knew. Yeah, they believe the skull was there as part of a ceremonial ritual that even took place 250,000 years ago.
We're descendants of aliens.
Yeah.
You're blowing my mind.
Oh, I got a lot of stuff like that, yeah. There's a new study that found the biggest whales in the world eat about 3 times more than what we thought. They say a single blue whale can consume 20 to 50 million calories a day, which is the equivalent of 5 Big Macs. No, I'm sorry, 80,000 Big Macs. How about that? That's a lot of calories. Astronauts, they say, grew peppers on the space station for the first time and used them to make tacos.
Huh.
And your space news.
Space taco.
Yeah. And they say Sam Adams has a new limited edition beer called Spacecraft, which was made with hops that orbited the Earth on a SpaceX mission in September.
Space is cool right now. It's very topical.
Everybody's trying to get on it.
The UFO stuff, months ago, and now everyone's going up to space.
Space Hops beer. I'm sure it's double the price. No thanks.
Your boy Shatner going up to space.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then the story that will make you really mad today, at least 18 billionaires received federal stimulus checks. They needed to be stimulated. The checks were sent out based on taxable income, and these people worked the system with complex tax deductions to reduce their net incomes to virtually nothing. Yet they're worth billions.
And I still owe the IRS
Yeah.
$1,500. If that doesn't make me want to kick something, I don't know
Right.
what will.
Kick my leg. Do
All
it.
right, give me your leg.
Here you go.
Okay. You just got to wonder when people are coming out with a story just to promote what is dropping today. We were talking about this earlier with Kristen Stewart. She had announced that she's engaged to her girlfriend now, and her movie Spencer, where she plays Princess Diana, is coming out today. They're like going, okay, well, clearly you're saving the announcement of your engagement to promote your movie. And then I had the story about the cartels going ham on each other on the beach there in Mexico. And somebody said, well, you know what? Narcos Season 3 drops today. So, you know, I don't know if this is
It's a promo?
if this is a Netflix promo where they killed 2 cartel members on a beach.
Well, look, it is good promotion.
Yeah, I mean, really it's in the news. It's got you talking about it. I just saw the preview for Narcos Season 3. Oh, Virginia, it looks so good.
Really?
Oh, it looks so good.
Is it
Because
going to get me as jazzed as season 1?
here's what I think you need to look at. Because Season 1 you love because it was Pablo Escobar
Yes.
of Narcos on Netflix.
I couldn't watch it fast enough.
But as fascinating as that story was, how much do you know about El Chapo? Because they say he might be the most ruthless of them all, the most bloody of all the cartel. And this, they show the preview. They took out the last guy and he said, go ahead, you've just unleashed the animals. And Chapo starts killing everybody. And so it's just boom, 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 explosion, dead, 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 boom, boom, boom. It's just the Chapo going through and taking everybody out as he's taking over. So I'm like,
I'm
okay,
down with that.
I'm kind of feeling that.
Season 2, I watched a little bit. I was like, eh.
I'm with the witch.
Because they got to tell the story, though, and they did tell the story.
Okay.
And is Season 2, and the reason why I think that kind of threw you off, because it was a little bit more calm.
Right.
And
I don't want peaceful Narcos.
and so they got that guy behind bars, and he's talking to the feds and the DEA, and he's like, just wait. He's like, you're going to really want me back.
You've unleashed the beast.
And then there's Chapo and dead people all around.
Look how excited Kevin gets
Oh,
with cocaine.
man, I
Okay.
love cocaine shows. Love throwing this out there just to see if we can fish out a really great story. So kind of on that, and here in South Florida, we had freestyle, cocaine, Narcos, all that kind of stuff. So I got a couple things I want to throw out here, see if we can get something good. Anybody listening who has ever been in the midst of a gun battle?
Oh, my.
Yeah.
That's a great, whatever story, it's going to be awesome.
It'd have to be awesome, right? Just boom, 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 boom. Like if you were on that resort, in Cancun where that just went down. I'd love to hear a story about that. Like what happened? How'd you wind up in the middle of it? And that kind of stuff does happen. You're just sitting there all of a sudden you hear pop, pop, pop. Be like, okay, what the heck is going on? I want to talk to you, 877-979-WRMF. I would like to talk to anybody that's ever been in a cartel. We got so many stories here in South Florida.
I mean, good luck getting them to call in. They're, I was from the cartel. And
There's a lot of people that have been in the cartel that are on all those documentaries. They're out now, and they said, hey, we were in it, and they're out and telling the world, and they got their names.
they're getting paid, though.
They're getting paid for their story in documentaries.
I don't know. Did Billy pay those guys? I don't know that he did, because I think we asked him that.
Did we ask him that?
I think so, and I think he said, yeah, like, I don't have money to pay these people.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how
A few
much.
of them spilled the beans.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
And
Yeah,
then
a lot
one of them is back in jail that spilled the beans.
Right, yeah. So we got anybody like that could call in. And is there anybody listening who was called to testify in a famous court case? We had several of those in South Florida that you had to go and maybe you saw something or knew something like that. So I don't know. We'll just see what we can get.
I like
If
it.
anybody out there wants to spill the beans today, if you got something that applies to any of those three,
You can be anonymous.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no
or you
doubt.
can give a fake name if you
Or
want.
you can talk like this.
Exactly. I was in the cartel.
We don't have a voice disguiser, so you have to do it yourself.
It's DIY voice disguise.
DIY voice disguiser.
I know old Chapo put the rest of the money.
Yeah. Okay, so call us up, 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. See, the voice disguiser starts to wear off.
It does.
That's the
It's
problem.
hard to do. You run out of breath.
Oh, wait a minute. My whole...
It's hard to talk.
Okay. Okay, we got freestyle. We're talking about cocaine shows, all kinds of amazing stuff here. So we're going to see what kind of fascinating stories we can get on this theme today. Anybody listening who's ever been in the midst of a gun battle, that sadly just happened with some cartels in Cancun.
Thank goodness, though, they only killed each other, and no innocent people at the resort in Cancun were hurt.
And that is, if there's anything redeeming about the cartels, I think for the most part, they're not out to really kill anybody other than each other. So,
right.
But, you know, it's just all that crossfire kind of thing you got to worry about because I don't know how their aim is.
One of my super badass neighbors just texted me and said he's been in 4 gun battles, but he can't talk about them.
Wow.
God, 4?
And he's kind of like humble bragging, really.
I mean, I'm impressed. He was already like one of my tougher neighbors. I knew he had it going on. You know what I mean? Like just a tougher dude.
Okay.
But 4 gun battles.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Did he grow up in the 1800s as a cowboy?
No, he's like only a couple of years older than us.
Ever been in a cartel? Anybody listening who will say that? And anybody listening who has ever called to testify in a famous court case? And I think, if I'm looking at this correctly, I think we got a story from each.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Let's start with Jessica from Jacksonville. The story about a gun battle. You've got a story, Jessica?
Right. So I was only about 16 years old. In high school, my friend and I and her boyfriend, we just wanted to buy some weed. And back in those days, you would go down to Riviera Beach. Honestly, we're the kids. My church, we just wanted to get some weed. Good reason it's legal, you know. All about that. Anyway, we drive my friend's father's really nice Lincoln. She asked to borrow his car. He loved this car. We go down to Riviera Beach, and her boyfriend dealt with some shady people. So we could tell we're in I don't know, the vibe was weird.
Yeah.
The people were sketchy. He's out talking to them, and all of a sudden he runs back to the car, and he's like, we got to go, get out of here. And we start pulling away, and it was exactly like you said, Kevin. It's a popping sound, this really loud popping sound. So we freak out, and then all of a sudden, I thought someone hit the back of our car really hard.
Yeah.
It was a bullet.
No way. Wow.
Yeah, close to a window, too.
Whoa. That's crazy.
So we took off, and then at that point, we had to figure out what we're going to do about a bullet hole in her dad's car.
Wow.
It's hard to.
Oh, that's right. You got the nice Lincoln. Oh, geez.
Maybe get a bumper sticker?
Oh, man.
We left it. We decided to drive it to my house, park it a certain way. She told her dad she was sleeping over. We found a body shop. Like, we got it all fixed, and he never knew his car was actually shot.
Whoa.
But yeah, I remember checking the news to see if, there were any homicides or anything. I never found anything. But yeah, it was a legit, you could tell it all happened really quickly.
Yeah.
But it was coming from multiple directions. It wasn't just like one person firing at us.
Yeah.
It was like someone started shooting and then everyone.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. You hear the gun, everybody's pulling out their gats and pop, 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 and you don't know where it's coming from. Yeah. It's dark. It's just, I bet the whole thing's probably like a blur when you're in the middle of something like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It was one of the stories I told my parents once I was grown. I was like, hey, now
right.
I'm alive and made it.
Yeah.
I was in.
Wow.
That's funny. I do that with
That's
my dad.
That's a great story,
now.
Jessica. Thank you.
I tell my dad stuff I never would have told him back. I go, hey, Dad, back when I was 16, this happened? He's like, really?
But it does bring up a great topic. What do you do if you are involved in something a little shady like that and you wind up with a bullet hole in your car?
I mean, exactly what she did. You go and you get it taken care of at the body shop and you don't talk about it.
But does all places do that, or they have a thing where if you took it to a certain body shop or one that's reputable, they've got to report that stuff to police? That's what I would be worried about.
In the daytime, I would go back to a body shop in the same neighborhood where the shooting happened. Shady neighborhood, shady body shop.
If you went to a body shop and said it happened in a, you're out hunting and somebody shot you're trying to shoot beer cans or something, they shot the car. If you didn't give them a reason to be suspicious, they may not even.
Yeah, I'd be big. I don't know. Somebody must shot your car. I don't know. Wasn't me.
Now, if you go to a shady body shop, which I have, they sometimes won't even report the damage to Carfax.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. That's what you need.
Absolutely.
You got to know you're going into that. You need a guy, basically.
I can tell you you where to go. I can
okay.
give you a specific address.
They don't care if there's maybe an arm in there. Like,
we didn't see nothing.
Yeah, you passed. You're good.
Cindy's on here from Gardens. The other one, anyone listening who's ever been in a cartel, and you say that in his teens, your husband, Cindy, was in the cocaine game.
Yes. This is such a funny, it's not a funny story, but it's like crazy, but it's totally true.
Mm-hmm.
So his dad, my husband's dad, was always kind of on the fringes of dealing with some shady people.
Okay.
And he had this best friend named Carlos. And he was from Colombia.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes was in Mexico.
Okay.
And he would come around every now and again. Well, it came to be that my husband was told, he was like 15, when Carlos calls, he's going to give you a phone number, and you're going to do like a three-way call situation, and then put the phone down until you hear him whistle.
Okay.
And he did this hundreds of times. So he would get a call, hey, it's Carlos, call this number three-way.
Yeah.
And then he'd hear this super loud whistle, and he would pick up the phone and hang it up. Sometimes he would listen, but it was always in Spanish, so he couldn't understand.
Okay.
Ah.
And then when Carlos would come around, every now and again, he would give my husband, who was a child, Nikes or cash or whatever, and be like, good boy, good boy. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Wow.
So then Carlos goes quiet, and the FBI shows up, and my husband's dad's like, I don't know, Carlos. I mean, we're kind of friends, but I never talked to him. And my husband's like, you're like best friends.
Shut up, kid.
I don't know, Carlos.
Wow.
So Carlos is still on the lam, and they never heard from him.
Really?
So I don't know if he's on the lam or, underground.
Yeah.
But they ended up moving after that because they were afraid that Carlos would think that they talked to the feds.
Oh, geez,
Right. You don't want to be a rat.
Wow.
No.
That's so funny. How about that? So that is kind of smart, though, like using little kids to kind of and be your signal, because I would imagine you wouldn't think. You look at somebody that's shady, you look at a little kid, you're like, okay, that kid's playing, and meanwhile the kid is the one that's tipping them off.
Wow.
That's a great
Wow.
story. Yeah, fascinating
And he
stuff.
still remembers the whistle. Like, he could hear it from across the room, like this whistle that would signal hang up the phone now. And he would try to listen, but he couldn't. But he does know that the word cocaine was mentioned.
Cocaine, yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Wow.
Luckily, you have to be a complete moron to not know that cocaine. is cocaine.
Right. But doesn't that seem like a good trait you need if you're a cartel member? You know how some people can whistle really loud where they put their fingers in their mouth?
My dad can do that. He'd be great in the cartel.
It seems like you would need that skill if you're in a cartel. Just, for whatever reason.
I'll ask my dad if he wants to, join the cartel.
Yeah, maybe somebody will recruit him.
Come on the radio and show off your whistle.
I will.
Yeah, ask him.
He's real good.
Get that juicy daddy in here.
And real quick, got Keither here from West Palm Beach. I'd asked anybody listening who was called to testify in a famous court case, and you say when you were 17, you were witness in a murder case up north, Keither?
I wasn't an exact witness. I was a character witness. It's not as sexy as the other stories, but there was a very high-profile drug case where a drug informant was murdered in Adams County, Pennsylvania, right near Gettysburg.
Okay.
And I knew the people involved. My parents had a store in a low-income neighborhood, and all these guys lived right near our store. We knew all of them. And they were all running drugs. They all had pit bulls and Rottweilers, and everybody knew they would shove bags of cocaine up the anus of the dog and then walk him up and down the street.
Oh, no. I never heard of that.
Yeah.
Dog
that's
butt
terrible.
cocaine?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It was a big deal. Everybody knew about it, but the two brothers that they found out this woman was talking to the police, the DEA, and they lured her out. They all went drinking and doing drugs, and they ended up in an orchard in Adams County, Pennsylvania. And they got her out of the car in the middle of the night and shot her point blank with a shotgun and killed her.
Whoa.
Well, his team of lawyers started coming around and asking people, I was just a character witness.
Yeah.
But they saw me, this little 17-year-old blonde kid, and they were like, we want him on the stand to be a character witness for the character of this individual. And,
wow.
I feel bad about it now because it was like I kind of knew a little bit about what was going on, but I didn't know a lot.
Right.
But all they wanted me to do was get up there and say, oh, you know, he's a nice guy, and he would never do something like this. And
Whoa.
it was only a couple years later that I was like, wow. And he's still in jail. Both of the brothers were arrested. Convicted.
Wow. How about that?
I'll give his name. He's still in jail. His name is David King.
Okay. Wow.
But
That's something,
they were both
though.
convicted of killing Doreen Proctor.
I don't
Okay.
I don't want to brag, but I've hung
Thank
out
you,
with
Keither.
I've hung
Wow.
out with Keither before.
Yeah.
Keither's got great stories. He's also got a great ghost story he told me.
Does he?
We don't
Okay.
have to get into it now, but
We'll just book Keither every day next week.
he's a great storyteller.
Yeah.
We'll call you back on Ghost Tuesday.
Yeah. Wow. No, that was so. I never even thought about them doing that to smuggle drugs. That's terrible.
I know, man.
Oh my god.
The poor dog. I mean, he
Yeah.
wants no part of that.
Well, the human, they choose the, like, yeah, I'll put it
Yeah.
up my butt.
Right,
the
right.
dog, he
Yeah.
don't want none of that business.
Yeah, don't be
wait, what's
packing nothing
going
in
on?
your-
He's like, oh, this is my life.
This
Oh,
sucks.
yeah, you better reward that dog well. That's terrible stuff. Wow, crazy. Okay, well, there you go. We got a story for each one. How about that, huh?
It's good. It's good stuff.
Thanks for coming through, everybody. Appreciate that. Coming up, you guys about ready to sing?
Oh, I need it.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do a little song association game on the way. It is time to sing. It is the song association game. I have got a word here for you, and you have got to come up with a song with that word in it within 3 seconds to get a point for the round. We got Virginia, Jaybird, and Dennys all to compete here today in the song association game. We start with you, Virginia. Your word is music.
When I hear music, it makes me dance. You've got the music. Here's your chance. Chance.
Okay, very nice. That was lovely. Well done. All right, Virginia gets a point for the first round. Jaybird, your word is burn.
I want to burning down the house, burn you, burning down.
Probably not, yeah.
Kevin giveth and Kevin taketh away.
Damn, he burned me.
Burned.
Yeah.
My head's not in the game. Get your head in the game, Pennington.
Okay, that's all right. Let's see here. Denny's got a word for you. Lover.
Be my lover, won't you
Be my lover.
An old school dance.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Very nice. All right, Virginia and Denny's got a point after round one.
Damn, I feel like there's a tone there.
There's
brought it up.
There's definitely a
That was a
tone.
smug tone.
Dad's disappointed in you.
Yeah. Okay, how about this? Virginia, your next word is move.
Move something. You better move something.
You better move on out of here.
Are you singing? Who's the artist you're singing?
Move something. Oh, I don't know what I'm
Are you
saying.
trying to go, move, bitch, get out the way?
That's why I was wondering if you're trying to do that and you're trying to censor yourself, but I've never known you to censor yourself, so that's why I didn't think you really knew what you're talking about.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Move along.
Yeah. Okay, Jaybird, your word is alone.
Alone again, naturally.
Very nice. Bird is back in the game.
That's his anthem.
It's a bird classic right there.
I love that song. It's a great song.
Denny's, your word is another.
Another. Oh, jeez, I can't think of another.
Another night, another dream that always you. It's just a vision of love that seems to be true.
Another lonely night.
That's true. Yeah. No, I don't think so. No, that's wrong.
It's wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a point away.
You're at
I didn't know that
negative
one.
Yeah, I was
1
gonna say that's
point.
not
No, I'm
another
at
at
zero.
all.
I'm back at zero.
Yeah, okay, good. All right.
should
Another
take-
brick in the wall.
You should
Yeah,
take
Oh, that's where I should have gone.
Yeah.
Darn it. No, there's a tricky one about that.
Okay, Virginia, how about this? Your word is fever.
I got a fever blister.
on your where?
Whoa.
I don't know. Oh, you give me
Must be the
fever.
night fever. Ah, na, 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 na.
I blew it. I blew it.
All right, Jaybird, your word is bell.
Hell's Bell!
There's only one of them.
Yeah. You can ring my
Bell.
You can
ring my bell.
Ring my bell.
Ring a ding a ding.
Okay, Dennys, your next word is rhythm.
It's the rhythm of the night.
Oh, yeah. Okay, very nice. I give you credit, actually, for that. Denny jumps into the lead.
Look at you.
Yeah. All right, Denny's got 2 now. Everybody else with just 1 in the final round here.
Please give me an easy one.
Okay, Virginia, you know the last round's typically a little bit tougher.
Damn it.
Okay, your word is both.
Both you and I both loved what you and I spoke of.
Is that a song?
It is.
Okay.
She's got honey and glass in her voice today.
All right. Okay, very nice. Virginia pulled one out there.
It's Jason Mraz.
Oh, right. Okay. You and I both. Okay, yeah. Very nice. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Okay, Virginia's got 2 now. All right, Bird.
What's Bird got?
Bird's got 1. He's going to lose if he doesn't get this. All right, your word is nation.
In this great nation, God bless the USA.
Generic country song number 1.
America.
Zombie nation. Zombie, you know that
Don't
song?
know it. Don't
Never
know it at
ever
all.
heard it.
You've never heard of the song Zombie Nation?
Hell
No.
Really?
I've heard of
Is that what that song's called?
Yeah, Zombie Nation.
No
Zombie.
way. I know that song.
Zombie Nation. Never heard of that.
Still
huh?
don't know it.
Damn, I didn't realize they were saying Zombie Nation.
I
I
can't believe
didn't
you guys have
either.
never heard that.
I thought they were saying something else. I've
Yeah.
been singing something else for years.
I know that song too.
We know
Okay.
that song. We just don't know it as
that's
Zombie.
Zombie Nation. Yeah.
I don't know that song.
What's Bird's score?
He's gonna lose today. He's got 1. Yeah, Bird loses.
And I'm the only one that loves this game. Damn it.
Yeah.
He came in with such high hopes and enthusiasm.
Denny's, you get the win if you can get this one correct.
Come on, beat her, Dennys. Come
Yeah.
on, take it.
Your word is ecstasy.
Let's take some ecstasy. Ecstasy.
A little bit of ecstasy. A
little bit of you and me.
Yeah.
Ecstasy, that's so tough.
Which one?
It was a tie.
No, it's tie.
Yeah.
With
Okay, all right. I
her
can
and Denny's.
I can live with that. All right,
There's
Tie.
only one loser.
second place.
Cindy said she's got a little update here on Carlos, the cartel guy we heard about just a second ago. Cindy, what is the update? Did it just come through the cartel wire?
Yes. So, of course, I had to call my ex-husband and be like, I got to talk to KVJ Show, blah, blah, blah. And I told him how Carlos is on the lam. He's like, oh, he's not on the lam. I'm like, oh, my God, tell me everything. And he was hiding out in Palm Beach County from the feds, and he got real paranoid, of course, and he started using his own products.
Uh-oh.
He was officially a drug trafficker.
Yeah.
And one night he got spooked by something, and he looked out, and there was a sheriff's officer there, and they got in a gun battle.
No way.
Shot a Palm Beach County sheriff. Thank God he didn't die, but he ended his career, and he got sentenced to 30 years for that.
Wow.
They were never able to get anybody to testify against him on the drug trafficking, and he's living his life. He's like 79 now out in California.
Wow.
Oh, I mean, if somebody needs a Netflix special.
Yeah.
It's Carlos.
Oh, my goodness.
Can
Wow.
you sign Carlos? Option his rights, Kevin.
Jeez. Wow, the life story of Carlos. Well, that was definitely worthy of an update. Thank you, Cindy.
You're welcome.
Good
Love you guys.
heavens. Wow. How
We
about
love
that?
you.
The story of Carlos. Good heavens, man. It's how they all end, Virginia, a mystery.
I got more details from my neighbor about all of his gun battles.
Okay, you had 4 of them, you said.
One of them, he was a 5-year-old in Colombia, and he just got caught in cartel crossfire. Another one, he was walking to get food at 3 a.m., and a drug deal went wrong.
Uh-oh.
The third one was in Juarez, Mexico, and he says
yeah.
that one was kind of his fault. He started trouble with a drug dealer.
Yeah, that's a nasty town.
And then the fourth one, he said, remember the Dwyer Palm Beach Central football game 2 years ago? It was in
Yeah.
the middle of the game. It was all over the news.
Yeah.
He said I had to run
In the
onto
parking
the
lot,
football
right?
field. Yeah.
I do remember that.
he said the shooting was still going on, and all these parents were running, trying to get their kids.
That's crazy. It was like the first game of the year or something like that.
Crazy.
I do remember that. Wow, he was in that, huh? Wow. Okay.
He was around a lot of gun battles.
He's attracted to bullets,
Kind of lucky.
unfortunately.
Lucky to be alive.
Yeah. All right, we got an After the Show podcast coming up. Jaybird, wrap it up with your thought for the day.
This one's dedicated for all you weekend warriors. Uncertainty, risk, and a little bit of danger are the assets of adventure.
Oh.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.